U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says this is a decisive moment in the war between Israel and Hamas. He's back on the ground in Tel Aviv, urgently pushing for a ceasefire and hostage release deal. Rami Inocencio is there with the latest.
On his 9th trip to the Middle East since Hamas launched the October 7th attacks against Israel, Secretary of State Antony Blinken says now is the time to cut a deal.
Probably the best, maybe the last opportunity to get the hostages home, to get a ceasefire.
But Blinken's urgent optimism carries a different tone. Israel and Hamas are pessimistic. Israeli media quotes Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying there are no high chances for a deal. And Hamas is deeply dissatisfied with the latest proposal, saying it has more of what Israel wants. That includes the rejection of a permanent ceasefire, the rejection of a military withdrawal, and the rejection of Israel giving up control of Gaza's border with Egypt. Over the weekend, more Israeli strikes up and down Gaza tore apart buildings, targeting militants and infrastructure. But they also destroyed families. These young boys cried, "Baba, Baba," over their dead father in southern Khan Yunis, and a mother and her 6 children, 5 of them quintuplets, were buried in central Deir al-Balah. All those children were put into this one single body bag. Here in Israel, hostage families say that they are feeling the heartbreak too, more than 10 months after Hamas kidnapped their relatives.
We all understand what it means when terrorists are holding your loved ones.
Israel's military showed soldiers fighting in the Gaza Strip Monday, saying it will keep up operations throughout the Palestinian territory as America's top diplomat pushes to get a ceasefire deal over the line. Rami Inocencio, CBS News, Tel Aviv.
And Secretary of State Blinken heads to Cairo next, where talks on a deal are ongoing. The U.S. has indicated it aims to hold a second summit later this week and hopes to get a deal finalized by the end of the week.